Whew. Hi guys, I've had a very difficult week. In fact, I would say this is the most difficult week I've had in the last like 2 months. Yeah, because you've been following up with my updates, and you would hear when I was said many times that I've not had a losing week. And this week I came very close. It came very close to be a losing week. Yeah, and that's because of the way everything played out. Actually, it was a break-even week. I ended up the week without profits and without loss. Yeah, so it was really difficult because I had to fight my way through. Yeah, I started the week with two losses on Monday, and then I had a very good win on NZD/USD on Tuesday. That was 3 hour win if I can recall. And then on Wednesday, I had another one with pound USD after CPI, and that was I think it was just 1.5, 1.6 hour. Should have been a 2 hour even more, but that was where I closed it. And then on Thursday, I had another loss, a 1 hour loss. And then on Friday, which is today, I had a 2 hour loss. I lost twice. So you can understand why I said the week was really tough, because some weeks ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago and beyond, I had not managed a consecutive losing streak, like 2 days losing streak. That has never happened. Yeah, but I experienced it last week and I experienced it again this week. In fact, last week I was able to escape with a little win, but this week it was break even. And so that's why I said the week was quite difficult for me, but it's all right. It's part of trading. I think one of the reasons why I think this happened like this week is because most of the pairs are around a reversal zone, so they are beginning to range. The trends have halted and they are beginning to range, and that's why the uncertainty level is now high, and hence the reason for the loss. So it's all right. My funded account is still at $175 in profit. Yeah, that account went as high as $250 this week, but because of the way the losses have been coming, I have to settle with a $175 profit on the account. All right, so as it stands, my payout is on Tuesday. You all know that already, and I am not going to take any trade on Monday on this funded account. I may be tempted to take a trade, but it will be on my challenge account. I may even decide not to take on my challenge accounts because right now both of them are around 3% down, and I wouldn't want to do any slight gamble, anything that is not sure. I don't want it. And because I've been losing, I lost this Monday, I lost last week Monday, and the other Monday I didn't. I think it was a break-even day, so it already shows that Monday is not a good trading day for me. So I wouldn't want to put myself at risk on Monday. So let's see how it goes, depending on how the market is. But I'm very sure I would not take a trade on my funded account. All right, so that's it. I'll be preparing for a payout on Tuesday, and I'm going to do this payout live. You will all see it. And I've been hearing so much. I've heard so much about FundedNext, but I've not had the luxury of receiving a payout from them. But this time around I will find out if they pay, and of course they should pay. It's just $175. Yeah, and the goal, I've said it before, the goal is not to spend that money. The goal is to save the money and use it to raise capital for a 100K account, which is my next level, my next challenge level. And even though $175 may be small, if you compare it to, if you do a ratio comparison with a 100K account, then I mean that would be somewhere in the range of $3,500 in profit. Yeah, so and that's good for anybody. For within a space of 3 weeks to get a payout of $3,500, I think you are good. So this goes to those of you who are still trying to get your feet. Start with a small account, get a payout, it builds your confidence for the big leagues, and that's where I'm heading to next. All right, let me head into my chart so you can see the trades I took between Wednesday and today. All right, guys, so this is my chart, and this is pound USD. This is the trade I took on Wednesday after the video I made in the morning. And recall on Tuesday, I took this NZD USD trade that ended up in profit. I think this is the trade here. This was on Tuesday. Yeah, this was the trade I took that ended up in profit. Yes. So on Wednesday I took pound USD as well, and this is the trade here. It was just after CPI, and the reason why I took this trade was because pound USD has been on a bearish move, as you can see from the chart. This is 15 minutes, and so I was only looking for an opportunity to sell. So when this rejection happened during CPI, I knew that okay, we could have an opportunity to sell this pair, and that was exactly what happened. So I entered right here on this resistance level. Yeah, because for some time, I think for like one full 15-minute candle, it struggled to break that level. So I just had that strong belief that it was going to go down from there, and that was exactly what it did. And so you can see what happened. The only sad thing about this was I was able to take only a 1 to 1.6 or 1.7 from this trade. And even though I should have exited at 2 hours somewhere around here, but due to the strength of this impulse, I felt it was something that was going to go on, and so I opened my TP, but it retraced that same day, and after so many back and forth movement, I just decided to close it somewhere around here. I think it was around 8 p.m. that day. Yeah, if I had left it open, I would have definitely enjoyed the move on to the next day. But that's it. In forex, we really cannot tell what will happen next. So, but I was able to come out with a 1 to 1.7 hour on this trade. So that was my trade for Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I took pound JPY, which sadly ended up in loss. Okay, so on this day, you could see that, of course, all this have happened. So at that point in time, I couldn't have seen that this was going to happen. But on that day, you will see that we had this low, we had this higher low, and we had another one here. So at this point in time, this was 8 a.m. 7 a.m. that morning. And I had this belief that it was going to continue rising, because if you look at pound JPY from the higher time frame, you will see that we have this break of resistance, break of trend line here, and then we had this strong push to the upside. We had a second strong push to the upside again, and so I believe that it was going to continue on that bullish move. And then we had this bullish candle as well. On 15 minutes, you will see some bullish candles showing that market was likely going to continue in the upward direction. And then I took the trade around here at, I think it was around 7 a.m. that morning, and then immediately it went back straight into my stop loss. I didn't even get to see any profit on this trade before the reversal, and that was how it took me out of this trade. For some time now, pound JPY has been really bad to me, so I think from next week I'll be very careful with picking trades, not just on pound JPY, on both pound JPY and euro JPY. Yeah, the both of them. But that day was a loss, sadly. Then on Friday, which is today, I thought I saw some good opportunities on gold and pound USD, but again I hit loss. If of course everybody knows that gold has been trending downwards. This is the 1 hour time frame. I can see the aggressive sell-off right from the top, and then at this level I expect that after this retracement it will at least make it down to this point again for maybe a double bottom or something, even if it was going to go in the bullish direction. And that was why I was interested in selling this pair. And if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, you will notice that we already started seeing some moves to the downside. We've seen a double top here, we've seen a break of the neckline, and then this looked more like a retest at the time I took the trade. And I didn't expect that it would break back above this level, and that's why I had my stop loss cover that height. But sadly, as you can see, right again, we moved straight to my stop loss. So this was similar to the loss I had on pound JPY on Thursday. I didn't get to see any profit at all. The moment I entered the trade, it was straight to stop loss, and that was exactly what happened here again, and I had to take the loss. Then I was still monitoring pound USD at the same time, because there was the likelihood of pound USD continue the bearish move. Remember, all of them have been on a downtrend: gold, euro USD, pound USD, NZD USD and most USD base pairs, quote pairs, I mean, have been on the downside. And so I was expecting that pound USD will continue to also for the bearish move. And then I entered, and that was one thing that is very painful about losing some of these trades, because you could wait for so many confirmation and then you still end up in loss. Like for this one now, there was this ascending trend line which guided the retracement starting since yesterday, and then I waited patiently for this trend line to break. And here you can see the clear break. This is the 15 minutes time frame. There's a clear break of this trend line right here, and then there was a retest as well of the trend of the broken trend line. And then I could have just hopped in at this level and put my stop loss where it is, but I still waited for another break of this range, because here you can see another range right here. Yes, this level is a range, this box is a range. So I still waited for that break with this heavy red candle, and so I had that feeling, I had that strong conviction that it was going to continue downwards after this break. And then I entered just at this retracement right here, and again for the third time it was straight to stop loss. As in, like, these people have just come after me this week. Maybe they are tired of my continuous winning streak over the last 5 weeks, so they came hard for me this week, and it was straight to stop loss again. Very, very painful thing. And now what's even more painful is that it was a stop hunt, because here is where my stop loss was. Normally, sometimes I'm always careful about stop hunts. When I see opportunities like this, I still be skeptical. I won't enter or wait for it to come back here. But many a times in the last few weeks, it just goes without coming back. And so and that was the reason why I wasn't even bothered about a stop hunt this time around. And I entered the trade and put my stop loss right above where it should be, covered by these highs, and even back down to these highs covered too. And then it just went out and took me out, and then started going in my direction. And of course, the market is still bearish, and we're expecting more sales from this level. But after taking 2 losses today, I'm not sure I would want to take any other trade today, because there's no guarantees to stand up in a loss. So I'll just relax and wait till next week and see what I can, and see the opportunities I will have next week. Meanwhile, my payout day is on Tuesday, remember? And today I was thinking I'll be able to make some profits, but sadly 2 losses, and my payout has been cut short a bit, but I'll still get a payout. Alright, let me go into my FundedNext account so you can see how it's going over there. Alright guys, so this is my FundedNext account, and this is my BOGO account phase 2 challenge, and currently I think this is 3% plus down. Yeah, and my O10K account as well is 3% plus down, and my funded account is 3.5% up. So as of this morning, this funded account was 4% up, but after the 2 losses I've taken, it has dropped down to 3.5%, and this is the amount I'll be withdrawing on Tuesday. It feels painful because I could have been withdrawing $200 and something, but that's the reality of trading. Alright, so I'll just quickly go into this account and show you how it has been this week. Alright, so yeah, here's the account, and as you can see here, my payout date is 19th of November, which is on Tuesday, and I have 3.5% on this account after 13 trading days. This account came as high as $250 this week, but the losses I had on Thursday and Friday brought it down to this level, and I'm going to accept it like that. I'll be withdrawing this amount on Tuesday. On Monday, I would not place any trade on this account, because for the last few weeks, Mondays has been a losing day for me, so I wouldn't want to even take that risk on this account. So this is my equity curve, and you can straight away see that it has not been the smoothest of graphs. Some of my challenge accounts I've taken in the past have had a straight line, but this last 1-2 weeks has been really, really tough, and it's clearly shown here. So you can see I came from 5,000, I came as high as 5,100, came down, came up, came down, came up, and came down again. So it's just a roller coaster, quite alright, but it's been on the upside, so I will accept it. And this is my first funded account, and by the way, so I'll really be happy to withdraw this money on Tuesday, and it also will serve as a stepping stone. I'm not going to withdraw the money to go and spend it because I'm saving up for a 100k account, which I already talked about. So I should get $140 payout or thereabouts, and then I would need like $400 more to get my 100k account. Alright guys, so that's all I have today. I feel a bit down, you definitely hear it in my voice, but that's what trading is about. We go again next week, and I'm really hoping that next week will be a lot better than this week. This week I won't really say I was profitable this week. I'll just be around break even. Yeah, because I lost 2 hour on Monday. I gained 3 hour on Tuesday, so that's plus 1 hour. I gained another 2 hour or thereabout on Wednesday, that's plus 3 hour. And I lost 1 hour again on Thursday, and I lost 2 hour on Friday, so that's back to zero. So it was a break-even week for me, and that's okay. Some trading days are like that. Alright, see you again guys next week. Please like this video and share with your friends. Alright, bye.